Torah in 2 minutes-ish. We were snowed in the last couple of days, and sometimes I would look up at the sky and you see this seemingly endless amount of snow coming down on you, and you have a feeling of your own smallness in the world, right? Like that the heavens are so vast and the amount of snow is so great. One wonders if we even matter in all of this. That's a trap. It is a good thought to think every so often, but Jewish thought is meant to be something of an antidote against this. Right? When you get closer, and we are getting closer to Chag HaAviv, the holiday of springtime, Passover, Torah calls a springtime holiday, Chag HaAviv, is meant to teach us that there's purpose in what seems to be a morally indifferent world. Right? The Israelites are living under a morally indifferent Pharaoh, and they're taught that they're supposed to change this, that they can bring meaning to their lives and they can make their world and the world of others better through believing that this isn't the way it has to be, that we can create a more morally enlightened and meaningful world by rebelling against the order that is. But they have to believe in something greater in order to do it. That isn't so different from us. Meaning, we can be tricked into thinking that the world is morally indifferent, that we are just random atoms in a universe that doesn't care. That is part of the lesson of Pesach. In Passover, we're supposed to remind ourselves that what we do does matter, and that we can create a world of meaning and of greater beauty and of greater freedom and of greater joy. But to do so, we have to believe that the way things are, it's not the way it has to be. We can have a hand in creating a more just, a more godly world, but we have to avoid falling into the trap of meaninglessness in order to make that happen. We impose meaning on it. It's not always going to be apparent from the outside. That is the trick this time of year. Remember that this is part of your celebration of Passover. Create a sense of meaning in our lives in order to fend against a sense of meaninglessness. You should be blessed to have a Shabbat Shalom and a joyful spring, which is on its way.